Alright everybody, welcome back to No Review Playthrough with Ryan and Danny. We're going to do game 1 of 4, supposed to be for the Infinity Gauntlet. We have 3 of Thanos' minions we have to try and prevent from getting Infinity Stones, and then if we do that we can go to the 4th game with Thanos. So a couple things that are a little bit different. In this deck, in this case we're doing the Black Dwarf. In his deck here, we've put 3 of the Infinity Stones. They're in specific spots. So if we draw those, they automatically get them, and then that's worse for us for the game against Thanos. So, and then throughout all 3 of these games, if he gets all 6, we automatically lose as well. So I don't know how well this will work, to be honest. It's going to be very tricky. Okay, so if we get KO'd from him, this Black Dwarf, we don't activate his ban like normal. We just play another master card. So that can accelerate drawing more cards from there. So just keep it out there. Okay. So I'm a little bit leery because there's 3 in here. We've almost never beaten the game before. The last card is one of the Infinity Stones, so we do have a little bit of chance. But I think we're going to get at least 2 every game. But we'll see. So as I was putting out the game, we normally start down here. I purposely put us here so we get 2 guys right off the bat. Kind of purposely. We also have a chance to get these power-up cards. If we fill up these 4, in this case, Punchy Fists, then when the fight against Thanos, we will have a power-up which lets us play 2. I have to look a little closer when we get there, but it'll give us, I think if we play 2 heroic on our turn, we also get a Punchy Fist. And if we complete all 3, we get this one here, which I don't think we're going to have time for. So I picked Star-Lord and Gamora because they do pair up quite well, because I give tokens, and then I think Gamora, if she has a token, I can't remember now. It's been a couple days since I set it up. If she has a token, something else happens. So I think that was a very good pair. And I really debated if more characters would help, because more characters, but really with more characters, you don't get, it's not like another game where if we had more characters, we would get more turns before he goes. Because I thought
just do the villain every 2.
Yeah, still there's a mathematic, it still goes the same. Because I thought, oh, with more characters, we have more cards, give us more time. But then I thought, well, no, it doesn't really matter. He gets more health, of course. I could be wrong on this, but it doesn't seem very helpful to do more characters, really, because you still do this in a prescribed manner no matter how many characters you go. It's not like, what's the one we talk about? Hellboy, where they don't scale up the health per person or per player, per character. So you just have 4, and you get 4 turns before you do something bad. So that seems to help out. So, all right, here we go. We can go ahead, and I haven't really looked at any of these either. Try and keep some of this secret for the first time. Oh, this could be in trouble. There's lots. Is that all heroic too?
Yeah.
These 3 are heroic. That's her. Oh my gosh.
Heroic.
Okay.
Oh, that's what
Yeah, they're all heroic. Okay. All right. Well. So this is already set up. We got to make sure, I had to be careful not to reshuffle it. So we go 3, draw 3.
3.
All right, so we'll go ahead and start 3 clockwise. So great, he lands right on us, right to begin with. There's no ban though, thank goodness. And this has a bullseye, but we don't have a bullseye here, so I don't think any of that's gonna happen. Black Dwarf heals up to 3 health, up to his starting value, so he won't go out, so that's good. If he's at full health, great, okay. Deal 1 damage to each hero on his location instead, okay. All right, so I should have had my 3. So we take 1 and stick it under our deck to start with. All right, I don't know how good of a start that was. All right, go ahead. Why don't you draw your card and get started?
Well,
Because if I remember right, that bullseye, we haven't seen it very often. The bullseye only affects if he has it on his card. card and that one if he lands there.
Yeah.
So go ahead, I'll just look it real quick.
What are you screaming for? Okay.
Yeah, if it matches up. Yeah, if it matches up.
Since we're already on a location with 2 thugs,
Okay.
I'm gonna use 2 punch.
2 punches, okay.
And then
Ouch. You claw at my leg already. Okay, 2 punches.
Yep.
Okay. Alright. Okay. So we don't have to be, and for this power up, we don't have to be at a special location.
Okay.
Okay, so you've got 2 punches. So, and then Star-Lord, not only can I give out tokens, but I got a lot of wilds on those. So I got 2 of these. So take a token from the supply. It's one of the 3 main ones.
Probably honor or whatever.
Yeah, probably heroic. Yeah, I would say so. Okay, so I have 2 punch fists and a wild. So let's go ahead and use the wild. Let's add 1 there. Chances are he's gonna move.
Yeah.
So I'm not too concerned. We finished that up.
Missy. You're in my lap now?
Yeah, our new cat wants lots of attention.
Right.
The problem, well, I don't know if it's a problem. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should play my move in a heroic instead. Well, okay, I'll leave it. I think what I'll do, I don't know if it's not necessarily a waste because this will be helpful, but let's go ahead and put your 2 fists there.
Okay.
So wild, I gave you my thing, didn't move. Okay, your turn.
Alright. So you give me a wild and
So you might want to, I know there's cards in your deck that say something like if you have a token, so I don't think you want to, it seems smart to immediately spend it, but I think you want to keep it until you have one of
yeah,
those.
it says I have one that says each wild or punch token you spend this turn, you get an additional punch. But since I only got
Oh.
heroic.
Maybe we should have looked your deck a little closer to see if, is it always, can I see it real quick? Maybe. Oh, but I can't give you a wild. I was gonna say I'll give you a wild. That's a little too powerful.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I think we're gonna only do this if we get really smart. Why don't you, real quick, keep those 2 cards. Look at the other cards in your deck and just see. We'll shuffle them up, of course. Just see if it's based on a wild token or if it's always the same. Does that make sense? Is this special ability always going to be a wild or a fist?
Yeah.
It is? Okay. All right, so keep that, go ahead and keep that in your hand. So we should have been a little bit smarter looking at that. So I would have let's give you a fist token then. If it's always a fist token, because she's a fighter, that kind of makes sense,
Yeah.
I guess. Okay, so we're gonna, because if we don't play to our 100% strengths, I know we won't make it, so. Okay, as much as we want the heroics, we might just, I think why I started here, we might just not do this.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Just do the other punch, yeah, fight and rescue, yeah, okay. So I don't really call it cheating. We just need to completely play the strengths. If it's always going to be, so I always want to give you a punch token.
Right.
Okay, unless I have a chance to get a wild, I guess. It won't give us any benefits here for finishing these locations, but I think that's our best bet because we don't have a lot of heroics in our deck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe not looking ahead and not spoiling it was not a good idea. Okay, anyways.
I guess.
So you're going to get a wild, obviously, for me.
So, I guess I could use that card now, and then,
With your move.
yeah.
Okay. move over to here.
Because then I get an extra punch
Yeah.
when I use that.
Okay. Is that too many punches though?
One,
Well,
two,
we could add one here if we need to. So move, and then you'll have a wild and
mine.
okay, we can.
That's the ability doesn't even give me one, so.
Yeah. Okay. So there's your move.
Get one from you,
Okay. A wild is a punch,
and then
turn yours in, and you get 2 more. So we'll put one here to finish. Okay. All right. That wasn't bad. I don't think we were gonna have enough heroics to accomplish that. So we've got to. So we need to save our moves and heroics, I think, to rescue. And we couldn't have rescued one here, so it wasn't a big deal.
Yeah.
All right. So the black dwarf. 0. Great. An axe swing. Deal 1 damage to each hero at his location and adjacent. So each of us just took another hit. Okay. Great. So we have to discard a card. Well, I'm going to discard that because I got another problem solver. Okay. All right. Well, I drew the same card, so I guess I'm just 1 card less.
I didn't
Okay.
even draw. My turn. So,
Yes, you did.
no, I didn't.
Didn't? Okay. All right. Yeah, it's important we keep our cards up so that we don't get KO'd more than we need to. Okay, so I've got your move. Problem is you've cleared everything there.
This one doesn't start with any?
No, it didn't start with any. So I have another problem solver. I don't know if I want to waste that now. Do you have another
Not.
deadliest in the galaxy? I don't know if it's the same card every time.
Yeah, I just drew one.
Okay. So I could give it that and then use the wild, but I almost need to move 2 spaces, which I guess I could use your double. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and do that. All right, so take another fist token, I guess. I'll use your move for 1. And I just think move here for the wild, because I can't, I mean, I really don't think adding this here, or do I stop here and add this? We've got a good start on that. I think let's leave that for a little bit. I think I should move.
All right.
Did I draw? Yes, I did. I did. Okay. All right. Because I got hit and then I drew the card I replaced, I remember. Okay. All right.
I drew.
We actually need him to move and put out dudes
Yeah.
if we're going to do this system. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, there's not much to do and there's no one out.
Okay, well maybe don't use the token. Don't use just use one of your other cards then. So you can really take effective.
I've got a double wild.
Eeh.
Yeah.
Well, that would give you 3 wilds. Move and then 1 each.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what everybody suggested. Don't do the challenge where you take out these. Move for 1 wild. Take out 1 each. Because if you used your other one, you have to spend a token. You get an extra. It'd be kind of a waste on this one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, my turn. Okay. All right. So let's do this. I'm gonna do this one, a move and a heroic. So I'll use my move, my heroic. That's gonna be kind of overkill. Oops, that's not heroics. Now I've got your 2 wilds. I guess let's add a fist here, which we've completed that, and then I guess add a heroic here.
Or you can move here and be ready for the next turn.
True. Yep. Yep. That's good. Nice job.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So do I have a wild? Do I want to add this, or let's rescue that guy instead? Right. move heroic to rescue this one. That used up this card. Move, and yeah, let's do that instead. Because like I said, that'd be nice. But I don't want to waste all our tokens right off, or waste all our icons right off the bat. Okay. He's up. Move 1. Okay. Add a thug. Add a thug here. Add 2 on his location. Okay. Then he does have the target. As long as at least 1 super tough is in play, Black Dwarf ignores 1 damage each turn. I'm assuming super tough is one of his cards. Or I was reading the target. It had the target. There's no target on here. Okay. Okay, so that's bad to know that he's got a super tough card. That means ignores 1 damage. We have to do 2. Ooh, okay. Yeah, clearing these threats could be bad then. I don't know. Okay. All right, it's your turn.
All right. Give me a move and a heroic.
Yeah.
It's too bad because we don't need heroics really.
Well,
Unless we
I don't know.
change our
Yeah, I
minds.
don't. It's too. I what's on with our characters. I don't think we have a choice. Since we're doing extra fighting, I think we'll have as good a chance as anybody.
Yeah.
If I would have known this, I might have chosen Cap because Cap does heroics left and right. But who knows the next game? And I don't know if we. I think we can change characters if we want per game. I tried again. I tried not to look at any of his deck. I tried not to look at these when I sleeved them, just because I wanted to go in, and maybe that wasn't smart. But okay. So yeah, you've got to move in heroic. So you could move back to his spot. I guess the heroic won't help much, but this spot's blank. So moving there is almost useless. You could use your 1 card to use 1 token and your extra ability, I guess. But does it give you fight on the bottom? So would you have 3 fight? If you did that?
If I did.
No, you'd only have 2 fight. Yeah.
Or I could do a move and a punch, so I could like.
Well, you have 2 moves if you did that.
Yeah.
But that's gonna. Oh man, these are blank spaces. Well, I keep thinking we don't have to move clockwise, duh. So yeah, could move, do a few punchies, move here. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
So I'm gonna spend this punch here first.
Well, you want to save the token for when you have your specialty card.
Right.
Otherwise, because then you always get 2 fists. This way, you're only getting 1.
Guess it wouldn't really matter which.
No, not really.
Which. So that's 1 punch.
You have 2 moves, so you could move past him since you really can't. You could move to here and add the heroic.
Yeah, I don't think I really want to be by him right now.
Yeah. Okay, and then we'll add a heroic here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so. Okay, so I just drew a heroic. God, these empty spaces suck. We've never had empty spaces before.
Weird.
Okay. So I have a move, a punch. I have a wild. I'm going to use your move, the wild move, and punch.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. We got 1 more turn before he goes.
Okay. So I got my.
Yeah, we've cleared this off. That's sad.
So you got a wild.
Yeah.
This one gives me a punch and that special ability.
Okay, that would give you a wild for move. Use your token and that clears that off.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so wild movement. Token.
And 1 additional.
One additional, and then actually you get this. So when you spend this, you get 3 punches.
Oh.
So you got one more?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's add it to this card here. I'm pretty sure I'm reading that right. Yeah, so each one you spend, either wild or punch, gives you a extra punch plus the punch on the bottom. So you get 3 punches every time. I just hope we probably want to save them, so if you do get to win here, then you can really
do a bunch.
Yeah, do a bunch. All right, so now you finish this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take that off.
Right.
All right, so he goes every 2, which we're on our 3rd one anyways.
Move 3.
2, 3.
Black Dwarf heals up to 3 health, up to his starting value. If he is at full health, deal 1 damage to each hero in this location instead.
All right.
Why can't he just add? Now we have nothing to do.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
That really sucks.
My turn. All right, well, I'll play my heroic. This will clear this threat at least. Okay.
This one says, you may KO another hero in this location and immediately clear a threat card.
Okay. No, thank you. That's Vormir. That's where Gormor died in the movie. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Spoilers.
All right, draw your card.
Yeah.
Let's see. I know the Infinity Stone's 6 in. 1, 2. Actually, we're not that far in. 3, 4. Okay. It's not as fast as I thought.
Yeah.
Mostly because it took us a little bit, I don't know, long to clear off one of those. But we need citizens.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know. I have heroic, so maybe.
Yeah, I've collected my heroics cards now.
Okay,
so
yeah.
I guess
Well, at this point, we might clear more heroics than citizens, to be honest. So,
I get 2
2 heroics.
Which I'll put on that card.
Okay. Because this one does give him extra health, or technically, or makes him stronger.
But not that
Oh, because it does say this is super tough. Is there another one? That's a super tough.
No.
Okay, because it says at least as long as there's 1 super tough in play. So So if we don't clear both of those, then he's going to be super tough. Okay. So just those 2, yeah. Okay.
And then we go again.
Oh, he just okay.
Move 0 and a bam.
Okay, so bam. Deal 1 damage to each at his location. Okay.
As long as at least 1 chain hammer is in play, Black Dwarf spam also deals 1 damage to each hero in adjacent locations. So, it's still
Okay,
nothing.
alright, still okay. Alright, so I draw. Alright. So I got another problem solver. I could give you another token with a wild, or I have 2 wilds on where I have my double wild card. You've got a heroic. So let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to use the wild to move. Your heroic to clear this.
Make it.
And you get go ahead and take a punching. I think we may have, I don't know if it was spend them too early. I mean, we've used it to get rid of thugs, so.
There's not much else we could have done
Yeah.
with it.
Oh,
Since
okay.
we don't have any.
And then it says here, you may discard an action token to draw a card. I don't know if that's worth it either. Okay, 1 more turn, you go. So maybe we will end up clearing. I would say if we are going to clear threats, let's clear this one if we can.
Super tough.
Yeah.
Okay. So we could use that for a move. And then I could
You took the token, right? Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Okay. So you could use that for a move, yes. Is there any way for you to get to here?
Well, I do have a move and a punch, but the punch will be wasted.
Yes, we already filled this up. It's interesting to know that he doesn't add hardly any people to the board.
might be easier just to get rid of the.
Yeah, we got 2 more threats. If we can get rid of maybe these 2 here that are next to us. You'll have a wild from. Oh, but you need the wild. No, you said you had a wild and or a move and a punch.
Move a punch, yeah. Or I could just move there.
Yeah,
instead.
yeah. Let's just have you move here. Use the wilds to add.
Or since I only need to move once now, I could do an extra move heroic.
Well, it wouldn't. It would be the same,
Yeah,
because
it
you'd be using the move. You're using the wild to move. Now you're using the.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah. So use the wild to move and the star there, and we don't want to spend your. Okay. All right. Well, it's over there, so go ahead.
Stone.
Oh, it's the 6th one. Okay. So you just.
It's a green one.
Yeah, just go ahead and add that, and I believe we automatically go the next. I think we just draw the next card. I believe.
It says play 2 other master plan cards in sequence.
Those only happen. Those only are when Thanos comes.
Oh, that's why it says Thanos there. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Place this card on Thanos' deck and play another master card.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Okay. So that just means he's got the green stone. That's not supposed to happen.
Yeah.
That wasn't supposed to happen. Okay. Yeah, it wasn't supposed to be back to back. It was 6. And I think the 10th card, so I think I put 4 more cards after the 10th card. So we did. Was that this?
That was a 6.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6.
Okay, I was supposed to put it after the 6th card. Is this mine? That's mine. What's this? That's the stone. Okay, so I apparently did not do that right. So, because this will matter. Not this one right now. After the 6th card. So do we say this was the 6th?
That was the 5th. This was.
That ended up being the 6th card?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Didn't need one.
this is, okay, so that's, okay, so give me that. So technically, this is his card for this turn.
Okay.
And these are our 2 stones. We're not supposed to know what they are either. So that was, that's the 6th.
Yes.
So this would be the stone. Okay, and then after, well, I wonder if I'm supposed to do, does this count as a card now? Does that really matter? Probably not. Okay, so 6, then the stone. Okay, and then 7, 8, 9, 10 after the 10th one. So the last ones are literally the last couple. Okay, all right.
Right.
There we go.
So this one, he moves 1, does a bam, and adds citizens, which is good.
Yes. Just
1 there. 1 there.
nope, I already added that one.
Oh, okay.
All right. Okay. Does that have a bam on it?
No. It just has the ability to.
But it doesn't say if.
It only bam thing does.
Oh, it says at least if there's as long as at least 1 claw hammer or chain hammer in play, then it also does the bams do adjacents.
Yeah.
Okay, so that does not affect us. Okay. All right, draw. Well, now I have heroics. Okay. Problem is I don't have a move. I do have my another double wild. Star-Lord, I think, is one of the few people that has 2 double wilds. Okay, so I think what I'm going to have to do... So I could move over here with my double wild and do that. Add 1 more with the wild. I could clear this one off.
I think we should just switch over to doing the threats instead of doing citizens
Okay.
and stuff.
Alright, so put that. So use 1 wild to move. Your heroic. And then a wild heroic. I guess we have we're better heroes than we thought.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's done. End of turn, you may swap a card from your hand with one of your face out in the storyline. So I can swap out this double heroic for anything in the storyline. The only thing I'm thinking of is get another one of these grab, so I could give you tokens for punchies. But it is a heroic. We could clear this off. I think not.
No.
I don't want to give this where we want to, because this one lets him. This is extra health or makes him stronger. So if we can clear that, not only can we start hurting him. Man, we haven't moved a whole lot either. Okay, I don't think I'll do that. All right, you go and then he goes.
Okay. So 2
So
wilds.
yeah. So even if you just get to there, or if you have a move card that I could use so I could get there, ideally a move and a heroic would be perfect.
Yeah, unfortunately not.
Because then we could clear it.
I just have a regular move.
And at least I can get there then.
No.
But you have 2 wilds.
Yeah.
Yep, so I'll have an extra heroic that'll be wasted, but it won't care
Yeah.
on my turn. Okay, that was probably better than we could have expected, I think. All right, so he will get the stone. So we already, just pull it off.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've already done that. Okay, so we go ahead.
Do an extra because.
Yeah.
Move 2 with a bam.
Okay, so he will hit me, which does KO.
That's only when there's. Oh, never mind. Sorry.
So yeah, the BAM effect. So I'll get hit. Ugh. Okay. Okay, because we normally activate the BAM again. Instead, he plays another master plan card. That sucks. Okay, so we do have. Yeah, go ahead and play his next one.
Move 0, axe swing, deal 1 damage to each hero in Black Dwarfs and adjacent
Okay,
locations.
all right, that won't affect. Okay. The nice thing is I'll get to draw 4 cards.
Yeah.
Okay. Was it 4? Yeah, it was 4 because you start with 3. It's like restarting your hand.
Yeah.
Okay. So, well, I have lots of moves now. I got 4 moves in my hand. Okay, so it looks like I don't have any more of the problem solvers to give you extra punchies. But there's still a possibility of ending a turn here at some point. Maybe hopefully he jumps to your location. That would be ideal. Okay, so whatever I play, so I have a move from you, and I lost my double heroics. Okay. So we're gonna be extra tricky, I think. Put this one down. It's a move and a heroic.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna move with one of them, finish this off. Okay, which does this. Okay, so we can now punchy face him. Okay, then I think what I'm gonna do is move back. So I can end my turn and get one of my things back for you.
Okay.
Which one do I give up? I've got a double move, so now the hard part is tracking him down.
I think I might be able to do something because I got that. I spent that to do an extra. I might be able to do 2.
2 hits at once?
Yeah.
Well, which one do I'm just wondering. I've got a move, double move, or I've got a move and a fist, a double move, and a fist. I can trade one of these to get my wild card back.
I think maybe
I'm thinking the double move. I don't want to give up any fists to be true, but I'm thinking the double move might be helpful to track him down. Yes. Okay, I'll get rid of a single fist because that's kind of the same.
Yeah.
in a way. I'm getting the benefit, so, okay. All right, you've got a turn. Let's draw.
Yeah.
If we can finish him before he gets the second stone, that would be awesome.
6. Yeah. So I'm gonna put that. Just gonna use. Wait. I won't be able to.
Yeah, you won't be able to get to his location, I don't think.
I'm moving a punch. 2 moves. 1 punch.
Okay, so we did clear off both of the threats, so he's single punches will take out single health. Did you end a turn here after that was cleared? Was that, oh, I did. Or no, I didn't end my turn. I just barely cleared it.
I did. Yeah. I think so.
No, I went over, cleared it, and came back.
But I ended a turn there, I think.
But before the threat was cleared. I don't think so. No, I just barely cleared it. Well, that's an extra token.
Yes, but if it doesn't apply to me, then.
No, it does not, because I cleared it. I cleared it. I cleared it and purposely came back here so I could swap one mine. So, okay.
Did one.
And
then next.
No, hold on to that till you can. I know we're used to getting rid of them. Does the cards you have give you an extra fist?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I know you had to move. You had to use those 2 to move. Yeah, save it till you can. Yeah, we're gonna get a free punch with that. Okay. Well, and I'm hoping your last card, because I just could pick this up. Well, you'll still at least get a token, even if nothing else.
Yeah. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
He does.
All right, he's gonna go.
Move 5.
So, well, that could have been work. Well, yeah, it could have been.
He adds a lot.
That's his big movement one. Everybody has a huge movement.
So, didn't do anything but add in a target, which doesn't.
No, there's no target. So 2 on his location.
3.
Oh, 3 on his location.
2 thugs.
Okay, so there will be an overflow. Let me see what the
one.
overflow does. Deal 1 each damage to a hero in that location, so the overflow will just fill it up.
Yeah.
Yep.
What do I do with the extras?
Nothing.
Okay.
Yeah. 1 each on each side.
No. Yeah.
Okay. Could have used that 5 turns ago. Okay. Drawing my last card. It's great. Heroics. I have no fights left.
No.
Well, I have 1 fight left.
Got one from
You have a fight? Okay, so I'll do that. So I can move twice.
Yeah.
1, 2.
And then
2 fists. Yeah. Okay.
I think finish him off. Yes.
And I have a wild, so, and a double move if we really need to. Oh,
Now I can play that.
okay. So you get a move for me.
Move. A regular punch from you.
Yep.
Spend mine on him. And then an extra. Because
Whew. Okay. All right, well, where's the next one? It's got to be close. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
That wasn't that bad.
no, I was, yeah, after seeing all those heroics, I mean, what does my deck have? There's a double. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I only have 4 outright heroics. Obviously, I have a ton of wilds.
Yeah.
That probably saved us.
I get one here.
And you obviously can do, yeah, you can do lots. So, well, we kind of needed those extra fists to clear the thugs off. So I don't think they were completely wasted. So how many of them? So we want to plan ahead. I have 1, 2. How many problem solvers do I have? I had more than 2. Didn't I? Maybe I don't. I thought I had, oh, I have 3. So I have 3, you have 1, 2, 3 as well. So we kind of need to, yeah, so we kind of need to plan that you have 3, I have 3. So I have, for 3 times I can give you tokens, and 3 times you can use those.
So we're gonna keep these guys for the rest of the games.
What do you mean? Oh,
Like,
I will look up and see if we switch, but I think this is a pretty powerful combo. Or if we can switch, I don't think it matters. I just know in the Thanos game, if you get KO'd, that character's gone, you have to bring in a new character.
yeah.
I know that. If we can switch, what I think I'm going to do is I'll peek at what the next baddie does and see what their threat cards are. And I think if because everybody said how hard this is, I think if we don't play to the weaknesses or strengths of the hero decks that we have, then I don't think we'll be successful.
Yeah.
I think the only reason we made it that far without that last one coming up is because you were able to do like 3 punches some turns, which cleared not only this power up
I did
pretty
have like
quickly.
3 different punches my last turn.
Yeah.
To finish them off.
So, I mean, I can look and see, because this in the rulebook says the first 3 games are infinity battles. So it says for the first 3 games, do the standard setup from the core box with the following changes. Yeah, it says we're supposed to use this, or no, the infinity one has a gray one and an orange one for Thanos. It just says use that, which didn't really change anything. We use one of the children of Thanos, Black Dwarf, Proxima, Midnight, or Ebony Maw. Faced in any order, 1 by 1. Alternately, you can choose to replace any or all of them with villains from the core box, just for variety. So we could have put Red Skull with the Infinity Stones too.
Right.
So we could have done that. Maybe that seems a little pointless to do all those and not use the ones you came with. Use the 6 regular locations, which we did. So we'll have the same locations next game, the next 2 games. It says an alternately you can mix up any from the core box or expansions too. And then yeah, the Infinity Stones. It says take the Thanos Master Plan deck and keep it off to the side just so you can add the Infinity, but we don't need that. And then 2 random power cards. So we have a chance of gaining 4 of these power-up cards. I don't think we'll ever get 2 per game. I think the most we'll be lucky if we get 3. But I don't think, it doesn't say anything about heroes, so we could change. So I think what I'll do is we'll look at the next one's master plan. We'll look at their threats and see a little bit closer. Otherwise, we'll probably fail. I think we have to. But this is a pretty powerful combination. That's why a couple people online says use these 2 because of the giving the tokens and the extra. You get those. So when you do get to the boss, you can do maybe half the damage in 1 hit.
Right.
Because we know how hard sometimes it could be tracking him down. So, all right. We'll come back soon in a day or 2 or so, and we'll do the next one. Who do we want to do? We've got Ebony Maw or Proxima Midnight. We've got either one of those we can do next. Oh, got him on his face. I don't know. Okay, I guess it doesn't really matter.
Not really.
All right, thanks for watching everybody, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.